everybody to a very special episode of Fan for the Family.
And this episode is dedicated to those suffering from heart disease.
Also, this special edition, we got a special Halloween theme lined up for all of your meals, you know what I'm saying?
3 delicious meals, 3 meals coming right at you. The first being a Moroccan orange salad. The second being a cheesy whole grain pasta.
And the last one, we're finishing it up with an apple cranberry crisp. Not only do these foods taste great, but they're also great for people with heart disease, you know what I'm saying?
Hey Faye, what are we waiting for?
Let's do it! You know what I'm saying? Now the first thing that we're going to be making is the Moroccan salad.
And the 3 main ingredients are scallions, oranges, and olives.
And while Akash is cutting the scallions, I'm going to be cutting the olives, you know what I'm saying? Olives are really good for you because they have a tendency to decrease LDL.
Hey, Faizan, did you know that scallions avoid blood clotting? Which is also beneficial for those suffering from heart disease.
That is correct. Scallions actually contain a chemical called allicin, which is great for helping with blood clotting. Now the last thing that we're also going to be cutting up, you know what I'm saying, is these oranges. Oranges have a tendency to, are extremely low in cholesterol and have a tendency to actually kill the cholesterol as well. Don't they just look delicious? Hey Akash, you know what's the success behind Tropicana?
Nah, you tell me, Faye.
Well, I'm gonna have to pull out the orange juice container, aren't I?
Alright, while Faye gets the bottle, I'll finish cutting up the olives he left.
Now why has Tropicana orange juice been rated #1 by the American Heart Association for the last 5 years? Well, orange juice is extremely high in citric acid. Why is citric acid so good for you? Well, for one thing, citric acid helps reduce the amount of blood clotting in your blood system. That's why American Heart Association, Akash, keep that in mind.
I got you, man.
So, now let me get back to these olives, the olives that Akash finished up cutting.
Well, I finished cutting them. So now I'm gonna slide in some of the scallions that I cut up.
That's beautiful.
And put it into the clear bowl.
Right after the scallions, we're gonna be putting in these olives. You know what I'm saying?
That's Miami Heat basketball.
Right there, slam dunk.
Hey Faye, add the oranges too.
Alright, now look at these beautiful, beautiful red oranges. Red oranges. I'm so funny.
While Faizan adds the oranges, I'm gonna add a pinch of salt. Bam, bam, bam.
That looks great.
You could do the honors.
And now right after the pinch of salt, we're gonna be putting in some pepper for the spice. Nice little touch right there.
And to finish it off, we're gonna mix this salad together.
Wow. That looks great. Y'all know what I'm saying? Look at that.
Oh.
Nice little Halloween mix going on just for you guys.
There you go, the black and orange. And for those suffering from heart disease, this is something you really want to make at home.
So guys, let me show you guys a finished product. Isn't it beautiful, Akash?
I really think it is.
Now the only thing left to do is try it out. Hey Mitesh, where you at?
Right here. I'm the cameraman, remember?
Look at his beautiful hand and spoon eating that salad. Is it good? Is it good?
That's pretty good.
Woo!
That's fan for you!
Fan for the family.
1 down, 2 more to go. Let's make it happen. Next coming up your way is the cheesy whole grain pasta. Over here we have some delicious olive oil, or as I like to say, olive juice.
Hey, I love you too.
Hey man, I said olive juice, not I love you. This clown. Olive oil, as I said earlier, or olive juice, is actually really good for reducing the amount of LDL in your blood system. Now we have some beautiful grated cheese, you know what I'm saying? What's so good about this grated cheese though? For all you heart disease patients out there, it's fat-free. Over here we have some beautiful ragu sauce. You know what's lovely about this? Low sodium. And as we all know, sodium is extremely bad for all you heart disease patients out there, so we have you covered with this one. Over here we have a pinch of pepper and salt. And right here, I know it looks like it's cooked because it's brown, but this is pasta and it's not cooked. It's whole grain pasta.
And over here we have preheated boiled water. Hey Faye, can you pass me whole grain pasta?
Gotcha, man.
Whole grain pasta is good for you because whole grains are completely refined and the whole seed is kept, which contains minerals, vitamins, and the good fats. As I pour the pasta in the water, we're gonna add some olive oil on top of that. The olive oil is going to help make sure that the pasta doesn't get too chunked up together and don't stick together.
And now the next thing to do is to wait 9 minutes. And now we're gonna put this pan right here on medium high.
And I'm gonna add the whole grain pasta.
Put it right in there. Let's get into that sizzling, you know what I'm saying? Now we have a tablespoon of that same olive oil right over here. We're gonna drop that right in there. Just pour it right over. Let it sizzle. Look at how it's shining. Isn't that beautiful?
Stir it up a little bit so the olive oil goes to each and every one of these whole grain pastas.
Now we want two tablespoons of this fat-free Parmesan. Nice little white coating and color to this. You know what I'm saying?
And now we're gonna add some of this delicious ragu, new openly, sauce. While Faye mixes the bottle.
Yeah, you want to get about half a cup in there.
Yeah.
Looks about good. Here's time for the best part. You know what I'm saying?
Mix that up, Faye.
Sounds pretty good.
And now we're gonna display it in a beautiful plate. Hey Faye, can you put some on my plate?
Dinner's in. That's all you're getting. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey Mitesh, you wanna give it a try?
I don't know, man. You gave me a lot of food earlier.
Here's a good spoon. I mean, we all eat pasta with spoons.
How is it, Mitesh?
It's pretty good.
You know what I'm saying?
Successful!
And closing up this episode of Fan for the Fam, we're gonna make you a special edition of the Apple Cranberry Crisp.
And this is not your traditional apple cranberry crisp. It's what two boys who don't know how to bake do when they make a traditional dish.
You know what I'm saying?
So I already have some pre-cut slices of apples. So the first thing that we're gonna do is layer our bowl with a couple of apples.
Golden crisp. Now the next thing we gotta do is we gotta take a scoop of ice cream. We like cookies and cream.
You can add any flavor of ice cream that you want. It's your choice.
Customize it. Make it your own, you know what I'm saying?
That's all that matters. Next thing you're gonna do is add a couple of cranberries.
Remember, you wanna even this ice cream out. Even it out nicely, right around. Make sure there's a nice little layer of the ice cream.
And then you can make a design, a smiley face, whatever. But when you're bored, you can just throw some cranberries on top.
And now the last thing that you want to do is add some of these oats. That looks good. Isn't this awesome?
Who said one layer is enough? Let's make even more. Once again, you do the same process again.
Now the apple, like the orange, has acids in it that actually does reduce the amount of LDL in your blood system. Isn't that perfect? This ice cream is of course low fat. And to top it all off, after I make a nice even layer of this ice cream,
Is some cranberries.
Cranberries right on there. Now tell them, Akash, why are the cranberries so good for patients with heart disease?
Because they help you avoid blood clots.
And now, oats. which are extremely low in cholesterol and they're therefore recommended by so many heart associations. Well, let me finish adding up some ice cream and
That's it.
looks like we're good. Here you go, guys. Isn't it beautiful? Now, for our official taste check.
No, please, too much food.
You got this, Mitesh. You can do it. Take a nice little scoop of that. Yeah, get that apple.
Trying to get that apple.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
It's gonna be a big bite. You heard that slurp?
Slurp.
Did he like it?
Derp.
He liked it. There we go. We're done. Well, guys, it's time to head out. From here at Fan for the Fan, we wish everybody there with heart disease good luck.
And it was Halloween themed, so make sure you guys enjoy your Halloween that's coming up. Shout out to our boy Mitesh, who's in the back recording this right now.
And, well, Akash,
Here you go, Faye. Cheers.
cheers. Time to dig in.
Seniors!